And good morning world. It is the 16th of October 2015. It's about 10:45 in the morning. The moon has just changed sign. I deliberately didn't do a video earlier this morning because the moon was at 29 degrees of Scorpio. This is one of those degrees that's got sort of somewhat negative connotations about it. Not so much if you've got a planet there in your natal chart, I hasten to add, because otherwise I'd be saying that everyone born at the end of Scorpio has got a negative connotation, and that obviously isn't the case. But that degree by transit, whether it is Saturn, Pluto, or for that matter the Mars or the moon, it's always got a little bit of ominous energy about it. And with the moon at 29 Scorpio, last time it was there I had a particularly bad dream, so I thought this time I'll just wait until the moon moves. And indeed the moon moved into Sagittarius some 20-25 minutes ago, so there's a whole different energy out there now. But the moon is about to conjunct Saturn, and then it's going to square Venus and Neptune, and by the end of the day it's going to be squaring Mars and Jupiter, but at least it's not a void moon. But I thought I'd dedicate this video to the moon conjunct Saturn. I know I've done a moon Saturn video before, but that was a few years ago. The moon conjunct Saturn is one of the most archetypal aspects in astrology. In a natal chart, it is very clearly defined what it means. The moon is about your feelings and emotions, sensitivities, habit patterns, day-to-day life and routines. It's how you feel and emote at any given time. It's your basic personality. And Saturn, of course, deals when younger with restriction, limitation, frustration, authority and circumstances outside your control, and when older with words like boundary, self-limitation, self-discipline, hard work and eventually success. When you find the moon and Saturn together, this is always going to be one of these people that's born old and they get younger as they get older. They will grow old disgracefully, kicking and screaming and becoming more and more cantankerous and irascible as they age. But they will have old bones. They will hit their mid-80s with their marbles and their mobility. They'll generally have good health, although when older, things such as bone issues to do with the teeth and arthritis are quite common. Moon Saturn people are often quite emotionally withdrawn or inhibited when younger, but as they get older they become more and more self-confident, and whilst they're never going to be the most emotionally projective people in the world, what they do exude as they age, and by aging I mean post 40, is that they exude a degree of emotional stability, confidence, down-to-earth groundedness, and above all else, reliability. Moon Saturn people are the people who really step up and handle situations of responsibility and authority when everyone else falls by the wayside. So it's actually, I quite like it, although when young it's a hard aspect because these are always the people who stay in the background and are shy about pushing themselves into or onto the outside world. But it does make them rock solid, and you never see these people getting neurotic or getting major health problems or suffering in the way that others do. Often Moon Saturn people aren't that good at developing relationships when younger. They often feel that other people are way ahead of them in relationship terms. But as they get older, they gradually become more and more comfortable in the relationship they have with themselves, and as a result, the relationship they have with other also becomes equally comfortable. It's like mirror reflection, like attracts like. And moon conjunct Saturn people almost always end up in one long-term committed relationship that is healthy, solid, stable, that they will be at least content with, if not downright happy. Obviously the sign, and particularly the house of the zodiac that the moon Saturn conjunction is in, has an impact. Certain signs are better than others. The moon Saturn conjunction of the moment, as I record this, and for the next 6 or 7 hours, 8 hours, is in Sagittarius. Not a bad position at all. Yes, it's square Venus and Neptune, so one or two people who are sort of got one or two allergy issues or neurotic issues, or people who are falling in love instead of being in love, classic Venus Neptune opposition, they may be affected by this, but unlikely. I think actually today is a really good day for getting things done in a solid, stable, down-to-earth, grounded way. Tomorrow I'll focus on that Venus opposite Neptune, but today's a day for actually getting things done in a no-nonsense, practical, realistic way. Have a great day, folks. Bye.